mixture. I think, man, it's more crazy because some of them women ain't our women. A
What's
lot
up?
of our women were doing the complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like they were, man, these women, you know, it was a lot of them doing the complaining. But for me, man, I think it should all work. They're gonna have enough nights for everybody.
Now I gotta touch on this, Key, because it's been a lot of shit with the street shit, right? And you represent the streets, man.
Mm-hmm.
What does maturity look like from a street? Somebody from the streets that grows up and he's 40. What does that look like?
I'm not hot now. That's what that looked like. That's what growth looked like. Growth looked like 5 years ago. I came in, I'm high. I might have had a cup and everything. Now I'm more professional. Maturity is about professionalism. I'm in here. I'm able to have any type of conversation. I just got these shades on because of that light. I ain't high. I came in here. I'm in my right mind. You know what I'm saying? Everything I take care of business. If I shoot a video, I'm not high. If I goddamn coming to do an interview. So maturity at this particular age is about being professional, getting booked more, understanding the assignment, being accountable. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, hey man, 4 or 5 years ago, goddamn, I'd have told you I'm coming here on Thursday. I probably would miss 5 Thursdays in a row. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? It's about business and being so maturity. And people don't understand. You're going to make much, much more money professional and inside your growth. People do not want to spend money with people that they can't trust. And when you're a youngster, you have to understand you cannot be high for everything. You can't be high for everything. Niggas get high before they go to church. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, let me hit it one more time. I'm going to hit it. You can't be high for everything. You know, so for me, I'm maturity at this particular age is understanding professionalism and what you have to do. And that passes down, man. That's a great thing. So that's able to go to my team. They understand. So let me tell you something. We ain't smoking on that road. I'm only reason why I'm staying here is because I got a show tomorrow. If this show was today, we finna hit that road. We're not staying in them hotels with them girls all night doing that shit. Ain't no smoking on the road, getting pulled over in his drink in his cups. That's what maturity look like. We don't got no road cases. I got one square in the car. If the laws pull us over, I'm eating that motherfucker. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school. I eat that bitch shit it out later. You know what I'm saying? So that's what maturity looks like. But let me tell you something, man. I try, if you're my kid or my son or something, I try to put that on you. Other than that, I try to give you the game if you accept it. Because when I was young, I'm wild in the motherfucker. I don't tell people, have a great time, but do it in a way where, man, it ain't gonna equal to no legal shit and all that. That's what maturity is for me.
But what do you feel like about the fans who won't let artists grow out of being a street artist? Like they might have grown to, let's say, a CEO like a Gucci, right? And they still hold them to a certain standard that he might have lived by 20 years ago.
Well, the thing about it is, man, you have to, it's basically something that you're going to have to force on your fan base. You know what I'm saying? In order to, you got to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? You can't play both sides of the line. You can't goddamn split the fence. So a lot of fans are not, it's kind of crazy because they love the mansions and the pools and where you're going and the awards we're getting. And at the same time, I goddamn don't want you to tell on your homeboy. Goddamn, it's a gift and a curse. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to make a choice in between it. For me, I kind of play it between both. I'm going to tell you a bunch of street shit in this music, but then goddamn, I'm going to Poindexter the shit out your ass in real life because I understand what I'm doing and I'm leading by example. You would be shocked at people, women, kids, and children, for as much as they see you and tell you about your accolades, you can best believe they know when you're high, when you fucked up, when you broke. Fans watch everything.
Can I get a definition of what you think snitching is? Because it seems like they keep moving. It's like
okay, watch this here, man. I'm a street nigga and I'm a civilian. I'm more civilian now than I ever been street. So I tell you this, hey man, if me and you riding in the car and you come pick me up, and you just happen to have some crack in here, and when them laws pull us over, if you don't goddamn tell these police that it's yours, I'm gonna take care of that business for you. Hey, this is his. This is this nigga's right here. This is not mine, and you can call that shit whatever you want to call it. That's not snitching to me right now. My thing is, I got a motto. I'm not going to jail for nothing I don't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink no more, so I ain't going to jail for no motherfucking drink. You got them cups and shit. I'm going to give you as much opportunity as you need to tell them people that this your cup. After that, I'll take it over for you. This nigga cut right here. I'm telling you that right now. You know what I'm saying? He need to get that shit. Now, I think that. Now, if me and you, let me tell you something. If me and you go up in this weed house and goddamn, we get us a ounce of weed or 2 ounces of weed, we riding in the car smoking it, and the laws pull over, I'm going too. You know what I'm saying? I understand that right there. Me and you, I think snitching is both of us have agreed to what we doing to engage in some criminal activities, and when the laws become involved, I don't want to take my side of it. I think that that's snitching right there. Me going to jail and me having to go do some time for me having absolutely to do with nothing. Hey man, call that shit whatever you want to call that shit. I'm telling you, I'm going home to them babies. I'm not doing that. So I think the worst part about the snitching shit for me is the people who got all these different
These motherfuckers cheated and still lost.
quotes and what they and you ain't street at all. You ain't never been to jail. You's a college student. You's a civilian, and you got more to say about who snitching anything, man. Listen, man. That social media has changed everything. The shit that Gucci doing, it wouldn't even be a thing if it wasn't so publicized and we wouldn't be talking about it. And this snitch era is insane right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's so talked about and so televised to people got comments and shit on it that ain't got nothing to do with it. So really.
That shit crazy. Now I gotta ask you about this song you got with Stack 5. Stephen Jackson. Now the crazy part is I didn't know he went that crazy, bro. Like he got a solid ass like project, bro. Like the songs he's been putting out, and you got a song with him. How did you end up linking with Stephen Jackson?
No, that's my brother. That's my baby. He slip on my flow.
Oh shit!
You know, that's his uncle. This is we tight like this here.
So when you see that nigga run up in the crowd, what do you think?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I tell people about Stephen Jackson that a lot of people get misconstrued. He's not faking.
Yeah.
You know, like he's a basketball. No. He's not faking. Everything that he doing, he's ready to stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? On some Port Arthur shit. It's just that I tell people all the time. My line for him is, I'm stuck with him. I'm stuck with Steve. That's my baby. But so the music part, he always kind of dib and dab. He's a Texas boy. He raised up on that shit. So he's actually got better. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what he do. So for me, I done that for his album. And as I was putting mine together and putting different people, I got Sally Seal on the album. I got Glasses Malone, West Coast G's. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put you on something that I'm going to do different. And just like we talked about a minute ago, it's all calculated. I wasn't just on hey, come get on the album. I figured out what I want him to be on and pay him on. So me and bro, we locked in. We tight. We actually brothers for real.
Now, you know, he's seasoned.
Yeah.
And he's different from your season because you was a veteran in hip hop and rap community. Right. And he's an athlete.
Uh-huh.
So how do you feel like when it's like you working with somebody like, I don't know, you just kind of jumped into this? You know, do you work with artists like that, or who don't have a real background in it, or do you prefer somebody who have some longevity in it?
No, I do both. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, it's artists that done took off. Man, the game is crazy. It's artists that done took off 2 years after doing it. Mm-hmm. Some been in here 25 years. Favor ain't fair. So I don't really judge you for that. I just judge you based on the effort. Now, I'm big on jamming. Now, I tell you this. I'm going to be honest. You can pay me to do whatever. Y'all, you can give me money. Shit, I fuck with your money. You can pay me.
I fuck with the money.
Yeah, you can be shit. You can be whoever. You can start it 6 months ago if you want to pay me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me putting you on my particular album, I do it for different reasons. So I'm into, man, listen, I don't have to, man, it's very hard to pick that based on from back in the game. I don't have a lot of people from my time that's doing what I'm doing or survive this long or even still care about it or give a fuck. So most of the people that I do mess with are people who year, 2, 6 months, 5 years. You know, the legends are the legends. I'm always had them, but them youngsters and all that, man, I don't judge them by their time. I judge them by their effort.
Amen. Now, we just watched the baby have a little incident where there's a young artist from Fort Worth who painted a picture of his children, and, you know, he kind of brushed them off. And, you know, the people didn't really take a liking to that, his fans. So has anything ever happened in your career where, like, a fan has done something that was off-putting? And how do you carry yourself in them type of situations where it's like, you know, there's Kiki the artist and there's Kiki the real person who probably wouldn't deal with that type of whatever?
I'm better now.
Yeah.
You know, I understand now. You know, it goes back to the word, I'm mature now. Long time ago, man, like, I didn't even understand about being professional until I was about 30. I had been in the game 10 years. I didn't even know this is what I was finna get ready to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as a long career. So the decisions we kind of made back then is kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta take a picture with the steak on the fork. The fork got the steak on it. The motherfucker come to my mouth. I got to put that fork down and stand up and take this picture. I just understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that particular moment. I go through the, hey, listen, I'm in the grocery store. I had to stop going to the grocery store. I love the grocery store. I feel like I'm regular in there. You know, I go to the grocery store. Hey, man, you walk out the grocery store, they got the pictures of you down the aisle, pulling the chicken out the thing. They got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn. I come out of there, I look on the phone, they done got me in the store. So it's all about, so that particular incident was, you gotta, I think this, giving grace. I understand both sides of it. Mm-hmm. I just think that, I think once they got him, if he had to redo that, he redo that different. You know what I'm saying? He probably redo it different. I think he probably got caught up in the moment. I think he kind of was on some nonchalant about it. You know, didn't know it was going to be that particular big. And I think when it became that particular big, he had to take a different approach on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a gift and a curse. This just comes with it. Man, I understand that, and that's the best answer that I have for it. How I handled it now and how I would have handled it 10, 15 years ago, probably a little different.
Mm-hmm. Is it ever draining not being able to be regular? Like, do you ever feel like, I don't want to be the Don no more?
I don't never say I don't want to be the Don no more. But it is draining. It is draining, and because at the top spot, the excuses get, hey man, fans don't believe in rain, flat tires, funerals, deaths. What time you gonna be here? Like you said, is you gonna be here at 11? We in here. We don't give a damn that your tire was on flat. So it can get draining, but I think, man, the opportunity that this allows me to help other people, get people in position, the way it's made me live, I understand that the whom as much as given, much is required thing, that's very big in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I just understand. It's a lot of days I wish I could just trade some of the bullshit in, but I know that in order to make this particular money, and not just the money, being able to pass down the help. You know what I'm saying? I know that my position leads to other people being successful. So I have to make it's just like driving. You don't drive for yourself. You drive for that nigga who crossing the lanes, who ain't putting on the blinkers. So this particular job that I got, it is draining, but I understand my position is related to other people's success.
Now, Key, I ain't gonna lie, you can turn it up. You got a lot of different new platforms you done launched. One of my favorite ones, though, is the sports. I love sports shows. I feel like I can watch any sports show. You and Kendrick Perkins going crazy.
Okay.
Legend, was it Legend Talk? What is it?
Legend Talk.
Legend Talk.
We get ready for season 2 now. So
yes, sir.
I started off, man, everything that's available for me for my brand, a cassette, a goddamn CD, a stream. They try the NFT, give me that. I want in on that.
Yeah.
And then it led into podcasts and the media and the content space. People have been waiting for me to do it. So when I first started off, I wasn't really that great because I was interviewing people, and I'm so used to getting interviewed, we just sitting there. They like, you doing the questions and shit, right? So it was kind of, so when it switched over to the sports shit, we did one sport episode, and that's really my thing. You can get me to talk that shit all day for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when it switched over to the sports, it took out. We had a good base with the Texans and Kendrick Perkins giving the Texans hell every week. So we kind of took off with it, man. And the greatest thing for me with the podcast space was I'm so financially set in what I do. I was able to dive into that without that being a burden to me. Let me kind of learn. Let me do the cameras. Let me do everything I can do, because the podcast space, I didn't have to go in that way. It was paying my bills. I was waiting on the YouTube check. So I was able to have fun. I'm actually having a great time. We got sponsors and everything that's coming in now. So I think season 2 going to even be better. I think, man, for me, the worst part was I was ready to get back to my day job. Man, I got to go do some rapping and shit. This camera here, motherfucker, 2-3 days. I'm ready to get back to this lab and do what I actually do. Yeah. So the splitting of it, but the sports did real great for me because I'm a big sport guy, from Little League football, coaching, owning the team, running the league, all that, all the way to, I'm deep into sports, real deep.
All right. Best hooper in SUC.
Best hooper in the S. Man, them old niggas can't hoop. Let me see.
Some of y'all play football, man.
I'm one of them. He finna break his heart when I tell me. I don't think none of them niggas can beat me on the court right there. Mike D. Well, I would say this here. No, I'm gonna keep it 100. Hawk. He's passed away. Hawk is a hooper. You know what I'm saying? Hawk was a real hooper, steady going hoop 2-3 days a week. Everybody else, man, let me tell you something, man. I can only go hoop if I got a sub. If I can't hold that head up and tell that nigga go get the if I can't get no sub, I ain't doing it. I'm a football guy.
Who's the worst nigga to make a bet with in the SUC?
Pokey? Man, that shit. Pokey?
Straight leg bacon.
Straight leg bacon is the. Hey, we talking about that all the time. On my birthday, I did a trip in the villa. We playing dominoes and shit. Poke is a nigga that get his ass whooped. He don't remember ass whoopings. And when it's and we gambling, so we ain't playing the money right then. We just gambling. When his ass through and it fit, he gonna hit you with some shit like, you know, I need to go to the ATM right quick. Man, ain't don't go to the ATM. Man, where the bread at? You know what I'm saying? So Poke is the worst gambler in the SUC if you ask me.
Who had the better bacon? You or Big Poke?
Me? Let me tell y'all something, man. Miss me with this straight leg shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I do not want no white folks bacon out the oven. You ain't never watch your mama cook no bacon and it was on the oven. That goddamn eggs is right there. The grease is popping on your face, everything. I don't want no bacon out the oven. I want the ambiance of the grease, the eggs all over here. Ain't no goddamn straight leg. And my bacon is straight on the goddamn stove. He just happened to see this bacon that I was getting ready to put in the taco, so it was crumbled up. Okay, I ate them, man.
I don't know, man. Straight leg bacon, man.
And get what? This what y'all don't know. I don't give a damn if it's straight up crooked. He gonna eat it. He gonna turn down shit with his collar. Man, come on, man.
What's the most somebody has ever owed you after a bet?
I've had a couple people run off on some bets. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, during them Laker wins, niggas was covered up missing. When that Shaq and Kobe was kicking ass and niggas was steady thinking it was a fluke, niggas was covered up missing. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, niggas have beat me for $1,000 on the game before. And that's from gambling. And I think I done got beat for $1,000 on the game before after I done took everything from you and you ain't got no more. And the nigga just went, you know, he ain't paying me right now. These my partners.
So, does a friendship end if you can't pay a bet, or they can't pay you? Would that end the friendship?
I tell you this. That's a great question.
Man.
Let me tell you why. I stopped gambling with my friends. I stopped gambling.
We gambling with you,
over bullshit. Over little football. My partner, I ain't gonna say no name. He gonna know what I'm saying is here. He's an old penitentiary ass parlay board making ass nigga. He got all the tricks to the parlay board. He done bought 50 tickets, all this old type of shit. So one time, I done caught their ass, they done beat me, and I ain't know I done got beat. I ain't know I done won till later on. Man, I done figured this shit out later on. Man, I'm mad that a mother. Man, where my goddamn money at? And from that play right there, he know who it is. I stopped gambling with my friends.
I think they know who it is. They back here laughing.
Yeah, I stopped gambling with my homeboy. But to be honest, man, I do my gambling modestly now. What I mean by that is fantasy, football, and I do, I gamble with Vegas. I do parlays and everything. I gamble with the people that gotta pay.
Wait, you got a little telechat? You got a telegram? We trying to come up too, goddamn it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tough on that gambling.
Hey,
I'm tough.
You start Kiki Sports Gambling.
I'm tough on that.
That's what you need to do. That's the show you need to make.
Now, this year I had a rough year. They put their foot in my ass this year. I was winning, and then I went a little too ham. So what I try to do is gamble every week from an online standpoint. Then I take it to Vegas once or twice in the football season. This last year wasn't a year to be down with me this year, right here. You know,
because they playing, bro. They over here Terry Rozier with them. They missing wide open.
Hey man, that scared me right there. When I seen Chauncey Billups with all the machines and shit under the thing, I know goddamn well they ain't watching my cards like that down there. You know what I'm saying? So gambling with your friends, I kind of cut that out.
I gotta ask you a few quick hit sports questions.
Okay.
Rookie of the year, who you got?
Now?
Yeah. Yeah, basketball.
Rookie of the year, man.
50 back to back.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna stop playing the Cooper Flag game. I would hate on Cooper Flag. I would.
Why?
I just let me see. Can I say
because he can
it?
duck me white.
Nah. This is what I was saying. Man, y'all not finna fucking convince me that no white boy gonna come up in here and dominate these niggas like this. And we ain't seen that yet. This is what I was saying.
It's different. I ain't gonna lie.
I was saying, man,
The white KD.
I'm not telling you he gonna come in here and not be good, but y'all telling me, man, this young white boy gonna come up in here and just dominate, nigga. That's exactly what he came in here and did. And came up. So Cooper Flag is the rookie of the year by far, and he better. And I think, man, the Mavericks got him one. I think when Kyrie come back, y'all did good and got now. You know that Luka move. Have y'all recovered?
No,
from that Luka shit.
Look, where Luka is right now?
That was my next question. Do you think it's a conspiracy that was part of the deal? Do you feel that way? The Luka trade for the Coop. Do you feel like they slid us the #1 pick for Luka?
I do think that. I'm tired of playing like it ain't some shit in the game. You know what I'm saying? It is. I'm a big sport guy. I'm real big with sports, so I'm always trying to stay away from that something going on. Yeah, they cheated. I ain't with it. That one now was just too much, man. That's too much. How y'all just end up with the #1 pick after that? But I think, man, you know, that Luka, that's a, I don't know. You know, that's. And I'm a Ski Taste Laker fan, so I was kind of praising that move right there because I'm a Ski Taste Laker fan. I'm a big Laker fan. I'm really not a Ski Taste Laker. I'm a big Laker fan.
Give me the one Kiki hot take, sports hot take that people won't agree with.
It's time for the Cowboys to. I'm finna tell y'all what to do. This the one they not gonna like.
Hold on. Let him finish.
This one y'all ain't gonna like.
Hear this.
This one y'all ain't gonna like. It's time to use Dak like the Herschel Walker trade.
No, I actually agree with you on that.
I think it's time to take. I love Dak, but it's time to go and get you about 3 first-round picks and about 3 players if they gonna do it. It's just time. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm not sure that the Cowboys gonna win a Super Bowl with Dak. Is Dak a good quarterback? I'm not knocking Dak. I'm just saying what it's gonna take. So I'm thinking why he's very elite. People don't be want to hear this here. It's time to Herschel Walker. Go and get you about 3-4 things and start over.
What is fault this year though? I can't put all the blame on.
Now let me tell you why I feel like that can happen. The Michael Parsons trade, the Quentin Williams trade for the Jets. That showed me that anything can happen. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. I got a hot take right now. Nobody gonna agree with it.
Come on, let's get it.
Yeah.
They gonna trade Joe Burrow.
Oh, hell no.
They gonna trade
For
Joe.
who?
They gonna trade Joe.
To who?
We don't know, but they gonna trade Joe.
We'll take him.
They gonna trade Joe. Because they've made it to a point where, hey man, ain't nothing off the limit. I think the only person that's kind of off limit right now, and this scared me, I think Patrick Mahomes may be off limits. Kansas City, we love him. I think he may retire chief. Everything else, man, shit. Man, anything can happen, man. Joe Burrow gonna get traded.
All right, Kiki, if you were starting a team, keep it a bean, would you take a white quarterback or a black quarterback?
Turn these cameras off right now. Turn this shit off right now. We finna get ready to get into some shit now. Boy, this is where ALD want to have his rotten ass up in there. I love Josh Allen. I do. But I love Lamar Jackson. But let me tell you something, man. I love winners. So if I had to pick a winner, I'm not talking about stat. I like Jalen Hurts. He's a winner. I like Jalen Hurts from the head up. So it was now, that's a cold thing that you asked me because we had about 17 starting black quarterbacks this year. The most we ever had.
Yeah.
I think we only finished with about 3 of them. It's still in there. I think only 3 of them finished it now. Now, man, you know, for me, it would be a black quarterback because I think that's where we're headed. I think even when you're a white quarterback, you're going to have to be Josh Allen. You're going to have the legs. You're going to have everything. We're going to have I tell people now, the game is a 7-on-7 game. If you're not elite in 7, all that Phillip Rivers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, we're not seeing no more of that shit. I don't want no more of that. They good. They cool. The last thing left for that is Matthew Stafford. Everything else, you're going to have that body. You're going to have some wheels. So if I had to pick one, I might well pick what it is. I'm going to pick the black quarterback instead of getting the one that we're trying to get to mimic that. Then when y'all turn the camera off, I'm going to tell y'all what I really think.
Who is the player who has fucked up your parlay the most?
Ooh, man. Hear it out.
Boy, that's it. I would say this here from a fantasy standpoint and from a parlay, not this year, but a lot of times it was Christian McCaffrey. A lot. You don't know if he's finna do the season or if that knee gonna pop in week 3. You never know. This year he goddamn made it the whole year, but a lot of times he didn't make it for me. He done messed my parlay up a few times. Oh, and let me just keep it on it. Dak. Dak a fuck a parlay up too. Okay. What was y'all looking for me to say C.J. Stroud? I'm not saying that. I'm not.
He ain't been the same since we seen him with Amber Rose.
Don't remind us, man. Don't remind us. He gonna be. I think, man. He had a lot of pressure. I think he gonna be better this year. I'm on camera saying I didn't want to get rid of the kid though. He ain't get rid of the kid. We gotta let him make it up for himself. Now he on his day. You on that 50 option. You don't do it this time. We're gonna put that boot in your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I think Dak and Christian McCaffrey messed my parlays up the most, and my fantasy team.
That shit crazy, bro. Do you have a preferred gambling app? Like, is it Prize Picks? Is it DraftKings?
You wager.
I never heard of them.
You wager. That's what I gamble with. I gamble with them because I've had an account with them a long time. So I can get my bread fast. I can get it, and it eliminates you from going crazy. Like you're not finna be on there betting 5,000, 10,000 at one time. It's a certain amount you bet, certain amount they pay out. Now, I got a couple of little side things I do, but I use U-Wager. I kind of go U-Wager. I run my own fantasy league. Bun, I was in his league this year. I kicked their ass, won Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I run my own fantasy league, and we play big on my fantasy. Like my fantasy payout is $2,500. You know, 2,000-3,000. We play for $400.
How did you get in that?
Yeah, we play $400 a head. Yeah, we play $400 a head. 12-man league. My son in it. He was in the Super Bowl this year. He got the runner-up money. It probably was $1,500. You know what I'm saying? So we gamble like that from a fantasy standpoint, and yeah, we get it on. So you wager, fantasy, and then, man, to be honest, in Vegas, I kind of stopped individual homeboy bet. Man, let's bet. I don't bet with my partners no more.
Yeah. Do you respect Bam's 83 game?
Who?
Bam Adebayo.
No.
Why not?
I hated it. I'm a big Kobe fan. My son ain't Kobe.
Should he have stopped at like 79 and just let Kobe keep the record of him?
I think this is what I think. I just ain't like it, man. Man, I didn't want it. I was hating. I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, man, I'm talking about. I realized they just went to trying to get it to him. They doing it. I would hate like a motherfucker. I was ready for a total star here, anything. But I respect it though. I tell people this here though. This 100 right here. You gotta score it. It got to happen. It happened. It ain't like shit we gave you 10 or he put it up. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at that numbers and you look at that shooting percentage, let me tell you something, man. He shot what, 50 shots, 40 shots? Kobe got that done in about 30 shots.
Yeah, he put 63 on the Mavericks in 3 quarters and then just sat down.
And sat down. A couple of games before. So now I respect the game. I love Bam. You know what I'm saying? What he do, but was I hating on it? Yes. Yes, I was.
That shit crazy, man.
I have a personal question. Not a personal question, but how important do you think it is for when you become a big artist and you come in the artist paper to give your partner something to do?
That's not always the right thing to do.
Okay.
You know, like one of the worst things that's happened with this here is giving people jobs that they can't handle, that they don't deserve. Not even from a deserve, that you just can't get done. Because when you're doing it that way, the leniency is, you know, and what you don't want to do goes back to maturity. Man, I don't really want to fall out with you. I'm stiff about my work. You know what I'm saying? I just like I'm saying, all that high plan, I ain't into it. So my whole thing is the leniency and the love that you gotta have from that. I think if you're capable and you're qualified, it's a great thing. But just waking up out the blue, man, and just, yeah, you know, I'm gonna put you in charge of the finance. Nah, man. You know, you ain't kept no job. You goddamn you can't pay your car note on time. you can't do none of this, and then I'm finna turn around and let you handle the money. Nah, we're not gonna do that. So I think that not just friends, family, man. I think, man, for me, I try to give my people an opportunity, but I also want to hire the most qualified. Man, we want to get this deal. We got a better chance of surviving and me letting you make some real money if we get the qualified person than we putting you in here and I gotta fire your ass about it. Cause it's hard to fire your people, man. It's hard. You're not gonna fire them. You're gonna fall out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
OG talk with Kiki. Every now and again, you jump online
Yeah.
and you give us some nuggets.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go in. You know what I mean? What do you feel like is one of your best ones that you put out there?
Oh, this is a good one. It's kind of, I had it pinned to my page the other day. I took it down. I think one of the best ones is me saying, hey man, why we only take advice from people that we think got money?
Yeah.
See, I got these chains and this watch on shit. You ready to go for any motherfucking thing that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I seen the highs, that nigga got that pool, he look good. That nigga tell us something. But it's a nigga under that tree right there. He been under that tree 30 years. You don't know that nigga used to be a surgeon, a fucking pilot, all of that. But based on how he look, we don't want to. You got to visibly look great. Hey man, half of them people online that got inheritance, their grandma that died, them niggas that had a scratch off and hit the lottery. But we ready to go for any goddamn thing they say. Man, you got to be careful with that. So that's one of the ones that I like the most because I feel like we only take advice from people who we think got more than us.
Now, I'm going to tell you, that's a good one. I'm going to tell you one that you said that I really liked. Like, when you giving advice to people that want something from you, he's like, now, I got advice if you need some advice, but if you want some of my money, I got some different type of information for your ass. that come with instruction.
Because giving and borrowing is two different things.
Yeah.
If you ask me for something, hey man, Key, man, I'm having a hard time, man. I need to do this here, man. I don't understand. I might have to give you something. Boy, if you call that phone and say, check this out, I'm getting paid Friday. I swear to God, if you give me this 200, I want that 200. That what you said? And I'm ready to fall out with your ass about that 200 because you asked for it in that type of way. So, yeah, man, that's real big for me because if I got to give it to you, I got to give it to you. But if you want to borrow it, man, I done had somebody that borrowed, this just happened to me. Somebody that borrowed $200, $300, didn't give back, they just forgot and came back and asked for another $200-300 for the same goddamn thing that they asked for for the first time. And I had to remind them, you ain't paying that last $200 for the same goddamn thing that you borrowed it for. You know what I'm saying? So that giving, man, that giving away money, man, you gotta be careful with that shit, man. It leads to, cause let me tell you something. Everybody think this is the thing about having it. There's a lot of people that feel like they're entitled to your success and your money just from knowing you. It's people who think that.
Yeah. What's the best piece of game that came to you from a place you didn't expect it to come from?
Let's see. That's a great question. I think for me, I get a lot of game from kids, children, women, but I think, man, some of the best game that I probably got that was unexpected was probably from somebody in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Going with, which was, basically them saying, hey, no matter what, the game of just holding your head up through any particular circumstance. It's a lot of circumstances that you can be in, man, and it wasn't just great game. It was seeing somebody in a worse position than you and being in more peace. Peace is within. You know what I'm saying? So you got people in here, man, we outside making all this money, we unpeaceful. You got people in here that lost their whole life, lost everything, family ain't seeing them, and they still know how to hold their head up and have something, put a smile on their face. So that was one of the best games that I picked up from some of them guys going in with Brewster with that penitentiary, with having everything right in your palm of your hand and being very unpeaceful. And here's somebody that has nothing that's telling you, man, hey, listen, just you being you is a blessing within itself. You ought to see the blessings that people take from just handshakes, man. Telling you that this handshake gonna last 10, 12 years and it's gonna last 15 years. So that just to sum it all up, the advice of stop complaining, stop griping about so many things, man, because the game, that go for the young rappers too. Y'all griping and complaining, and the game is the easiest ever been. Man, listen, man, I would have had to come down here, and y'all would have had to say, exit 35, when you get by the green stove, turn that right, because we ain't had no goddamn navigation. These niggas got goddamn, they can goddamn pull right up to the door. So me just being grateful for everything that's allowed to me, that's probably some of the best advice I get from people, because the people that have less than you, it seems like they're more happy, more grateful. Sometimes I think that Lord, don't take this wrong, because I'm trying to be real. I was happier broke, man. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wasn't asking for a motherfucking thing. Now the expectations and the entitlement is so crazy, man. So I like people to see people who grateful for having way less.
This is my only gripe with penitentiary wisdom. They always leave that shit in the penitentiary. They don't ever come out with that shit. They just
look
leave.
Look at it.
You about the only nigga, Bruce. You about the only nigga.
I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about.
Yeah. I think now they just coming home to a different world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming home from a world right now. That's what I don't even understand people that come home and start back over in the streets. Man, they giving money away. Man, they giving that shit away. Man, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So they giving it away. So my big thing is, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see people who come home and, man, he's one of the, he's very charismatic. I tell him all the time, man, your charismatic spirit does a lot for you. You ain't scary. You know what I'm saying? You know how to talk. You know how to go somewhere. You can't always be based about money. So you're right. A lot of them do exactly what you're saying. The rate is some shit like 70% of those that's going to go back to jail within the first year. So a lot of them ain't going by what they say. But me going in there as frequent as I do now, I think, man, you can see some of the ones. I think 3 out of 10 gonna come home and do the right thing. About 30%.
I got a fan question from he's asking if you were to how would you go about going platinum in the ghetto if you were to start over today, how would you go about your career in doing it right now?
I would go get a deal. If I didn't have no kids, not from a money standpoint, go see the world. I wouldn't give away what I'm doing now, because I got 65 albums. I own them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a different space in my career. I'm in a legacy. I'm in a catalog space. But if I was young, 18, 19, 20, man, give me a deal, man. Let me run around. Let them people, because you need it's a lot of people, man, that can't get out their own way or their own space because they haven't went and took these experiences and seen what's going on. This game, you got to take L's in this game. You got to take a lot of L's in order to see the W's in this type. So a lot of people, man, just want to be. Our city is messed up like that from people. We're such legends and we're such stars. There's people that just want to be us. They don't want to go no further. I don't promote I promote catalog and independence and being independent, but I promote having a great time and going to go get it, man, and getting the videos and getting the platforms and doing the, what's the little show thing that they do, the big one that they do in Miami and all that, Rolling Loud. Go do all that. Go do the Rolling Loud. Go hang out. Take your partners. Y'all get on the road. Buy some chains. Knock the girls off. Y'all need to be doing all that. Man, y'all niggas be 23, want to live like 40-year-olds and everything, go to club and say, that ain't it, man. So if my young me, I would still be trying to do as big as I can, because, man, the shows and everything, my life transitioned later on. At first, man, we was living off straight shows. We weren't making no money off this goddamn music. None. You know what I'm saying? We living off straight shows. Now we own the music and we doing better. But if I had to start in the beginning, man, go have a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? Before you have these kids and have to shut it down, go get it.
Now there's a snap effect. Not even Soulja Boy did this. Apparently, Southside was the first professional music video, rap music video, uploaded to YouTube to hit the site in December 2nd, 2005, 11 months after Domain had started. Come on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. You know the first thing I thought about when I saw that?
What's that?
These motherfuckers got the OB stuff.
Yeah.
Man, Hey, I need to get somebody on the phone. I know they owe me $20, $30 down there. God damn, y'all don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think, man, Southside, man, is it stood the test of time. It's been so great for me. I got complete ownership of it probably about 12 years ago. Oh yeah, I love it now. It's great. It's been great to me. I got maybe a little longer than that. No, maybe about 15 years I've owned it. It's people who got a sample in it, which is the friend sample, Houdini. They still get to the bread, but I own it fully. Can't make no decisions without me making the final decision on it. So it's been great, man. It was a time, man, and that I never knew that was gonna be that particular song because we not into the dance and all that. We just shocking, rocking, and have a good time, man. And the song took off, and it was times, man, where I had a drought, it had a drought. You know what I'm saying? But when it came back, when social media came back, it came back full circle. From Beyonce to dances to Lizzo's to the It's Big to Jelly Roll to that particular stat. Every year, it doesn't seem to amaze me. Now it's the wedding killer. And y'all get married, y'all let me know. I'm gonna come knock it out for y'all, baby. Southside.
1 year too late.
Southside is a big wedding song, big festival song. So it's been great to me. And people ask me, how much money you made out with it? I made this. This is what I made off of it. Enough that I don't got to do nothing else if I don't feel like it. If I want to just come sit down and talk to y'all for the rest of this shit, for the next, this is what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So Southside. So for me, the working that I'm putting in is to make sure that my kids and their kids have an opportunity. But Southside has been great.
How does it feel to be able to say, if I don't want to do nothing else, I don't have to? Because as a man, we probably don't all have to work till we die. As a man, that's just your charge.
You know what's crazy about that statement? Soon as I said it, I went to think about all the other shit I need to get ready to do. All kind of work I got to
You know,
work I did, man. I got to go hit the bar or to the show, everything. No, it's the reason why I say that because based on what it does, I can live my lifestyle the way I'm living it. Now, the shows have become great to me because it allows me to have birthday parties on the villa. It allowed me to build a pool in the backyard. It allowed me to buy a Bentley. But Southside and all that has allowed me to be able to build generational wealth for my kids and something that they're going to take over. So if I ever decide to sell this and get rid of this or anything, that's the only one that I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep it for sure. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to die in the family.
Really?
Yeah.
Real quick, there's a lot of girls that keep trying to jump on the live and talk to you, bro. Like,
there we go.
What is it, man? The women love you, bro. They in the chat going crazy.
You ain't seen that new single, Black and House? You know what I'm saying? This is what this shit do. Black don't crack, man. You understand? So I gotta let my son come in here and let him sit right here, so they'll sit. Come on, Keith. So they'll see. So they'll really see how young I really look at. You know what I'm saying? Cause when he goes somewhere with me, get what they asking.
Is that
that's your brother? That's your brother. So no, man. For me, just on the women, what I tell them, I got a great woman fan base because I cater to women. You know what I'm saying? I do music for them, no matter how much slab music I do, and I always make them feel great. So I tell LD them that, hey man, y'all ain't got no female fan base, or them ladies don't love you. You in some shit. All the ladies, you know, I keep them good. I don't care what the age is, from 20 to 60. You my baby. That's for sure.
What age is it that your son asked you for a chain? How old was he?
He never asked.
Whoa.
Never asked. Let me tell you something, man. I raised them different. You know what I'm saying? They can have anything. Yeah. I make them earn everything. I got baby boy in college. I make them earn everything. Hey, listen, nothing is given. I don't care. I can have you in any kind of car you want to drive, any of that right now. We're going to earn it. College degree. He doing some rapping and everything right now, but guess what it was more about? I want that degree. I got to have it. I don't give a damn. You don't get it till you're 40. I want it. You know what I'm saying? So it's he never asked for a chain. He never been real too materialistic. Now, you know, he getting in and doing a little something. So I think him knowing that he can get it or have it, he never sweated it. Really.
Man, you know, that's commendable because it's like these young kids now, they just so spoiled. It's like, it's hard to make them want to earn anything.
Now, you know, shit, man, you know, they small. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they small, you know, they small. But I did it the right way, kind of like, you know, not no over just spoil them into a good life. You know what I'm saying? They travel, they done seen everything. And I made a statement to Bebe today. They like that because my kids, if he played 100 football games, 100 baseball games, I seen them all. Hey, boogers in your nose, I saw it. You was in the Martin Luther King play, I seen it. You know, you scooped up a baseball, I saw it. So for me, man, I think that them understanding my effort that I put in for them earning it, it make them value and respect what I got.
Now, how is that, having this full-time rap career that you was able to achieve all of that?
I missed a lot. I didn't know that I would be as successful late. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that I would be this successful late. But early, man, I missed parties and I missed getting to meet such and such is down here and a lot of things that I missed, you know what I'm saying, in my particular career. Like I said, I had troubles I was in, but that was a great feeling later, you know what I'm saying, to know that I was able to support them in whatever they do, and it makes them easier to support me in what I do. They have to have patience, with what I do.
I'm finna hand you this mic, son, so you can answer this. Just how has it been as having Kiki the Don as a father?
Oh my God! let me hear this.
I feel the same way you feel about your dad. That's his dog. It's just still my daddy. He go to work and come home. We talk about football, do whatever.
Yeah.
Play the game. It's just a dog. Me, I don't care about no rap.
And when your dad put the pics in, do you tell the pics or do you?
Oh no, I ain't telling.
Let me get this here right with that. I don't play free in sport game. He's in the fantasy league. He's the enemy. He's not. I'm not dying. I want his ass to lose. He went to the Super Bowl this year. I'm mad about that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I support them in anything they do. If you want to be a trash man, a dog fight, whatever you want to do, but we're gonna do the best at it. You know what I'm saying? So when he started to dibble a little bit with this rap this year, I was like, look, man, your mama talking big shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't deal with this lady with this shit right here. But if this is what you're gonna do, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna let you get on my tape. We're gonna do it the right way. But this running, I got him out here to try to show him some professionalism, how to, do interviews, how to talk. Back to what I said, you can't be high for everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn. So I'm letting them learn on the go. But at the end of the day, I don't push nothing on them. The goal is to be successful and have multiple things going on. We're going to do some music. We're going to do the degree. We're going to do some investing. We're going to do some real estate. That's where I'm at, because none of these things were offered to me. I had to straight raise them off shows. They just living the great life of what I'm doing in my latter career. I had to raise them off shows.
Now, son, just one quick question. Let's say somebody drop a diss on. Hold on. He finna tell us right now. Somebody drop a diss track about your daddy.
He didn't see that.
Huh?
He didn't see that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. See, let me tell you something. They got taught early. Tough skin.
Yeah.
Early. We don't even play that type.
Yeah. Somebody dissed the dog. What was that?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how serious it is. How on top of our game we is, and I'm answering that question. How much that don't mean nothing. We don't even talk about shit like that. He ain't even never came. We don't even have them type. I do more talking niggas out of that shit that's around me than my family or my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I've trained them. I started them early on this. See, they used to do shit like, we pull in the drive-thru, and when they open up the chicken, they be like, Dad, there's 5 more pieces of chicken in here. Or we go to the shoe store and they done put some extra sauce. I started them early with, see, that's that. But it's somebody that's saying, fuck us. And that don't mean nothing. That chicken, and we supposed to have 3 pieces of chicken and they gave us 2. It's always an opposite side of that. So I taught them early, even kill. For as much praise as we gonna give for them extra socks and that extra chicken, let's stay prepared for that motherfucker who might put some poison in that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they was taught that very early. Now my baby boy, he's still a little emotional.
He like King?
Daddy, he's still ready to go to war.
Also, they showed the money right now.
Yeah. My king, he still kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So but he grew up different. He's 6 years younger. You know what I'm saying? We call him, he kind of like the white boy version of me. You know what I'm saying? He college kid, he do what he need to do. But I taught them early, we don't even play that game. Like, we don't even play the, and guess what else? They've never heard me do a diss track. I've never done a diss track. I've never dissed nobody. I've never.
Not even a sneak diss?
Yeah, I do some sneak diss.
Yeah.
I do a little sneak diss. I do it. It ain't actually sneaking. It's actually, I do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit. But actually put your name in there and blow you up, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that right
Did
there.
you see that Cam clip where he it was a Jay-Z lyric that I don't think nobody caught, but Cam caught it. Have you ever been in that scenario where you heard a nigga, you like,
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, they got me all the time. They get. But at the end of the day, one of my big things that I do is I let the success do the talking. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I don't count streams and key how many streams you did. Now I just go put that Bentley outside. You know what I'm saying? I just go get that new road. I just go get that high. I just go take the whole fam to Mexico. I celebrate that way. I don't even celebrate. You know I did I don't count streams. I'm on my 5th album. When I drop Streets is My Witness Part 2 next week, that's gonna be my 5th album this year. Yeah.
Well, really,
this year.
I got a question.
What I mean by what I mean.
That's what I'm saying.
What I mean by this year is from May 2025 to May 2026, 5.
Some would say that you the blueprint of Texas rap culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of us would say that. How does that feel?
You know what? It's a great feeling. Sometime I gotta come out and defend it, but most of the time, man, I kind of let. I had a conversation and I told somebody this. Skip Bayless say, in order to be a Hall of Famer, they have to be able to tell, can we write the story of this football without you in it? Can we, and that's how I look at me. You cannot write the story of this motherfucker without me in it. So the rankings and who do this and that, it don't mean nothing to me. You cannot write this story without having me in it. But watch this here. I can write that story and take a few out. I ain't telling you. I ain't telling you. First of all, we don't know if they in the story. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at it from a Hall of Fame story.
Hold on. Yeah, you fucked my head.
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna ask because you was talking about Southside and you clearing it. I was like, are you like the Mike Jones version where you just taking everybody's shit down if it ain't clean? Are you like lenient with it? Like
I will take you down. I will take. Let me tell you why I take you down. Let me tell you why I take you down.
Yeah.
Because the people that I got administrating it, they be on my road. Let me just give you some stats. Like for instance, y'all seen Megan, her documentary on Prime, where she had a big documentary. They played Southside in there for about 30 seconds. She was riding down the car, it was like in cartoon, they had Southside playing 50 for that. Yeah.
30 seconds?
Crown Raw, 35 seconds, 40 for that.
I didn't even move.
You know what I'm saying? Just to use it for 30 seconds. So I'm only telling them numbers not from a capping standpoint. I'm telling from a standpoint of this. It's hard to make them not take care of business. When we over here getting you 50s and all this over here, then we got somebody over here using it and you over here saying, no, just let them make it out. They ain't waiting with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I see shit that go by and they think they got away and I just let you get away because let me tell you something, I'm a sapling motherfucker. I'm a sapling motherfucker. So I understand, but I will take you down. You know, just on some, I'll take you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take you down. And listen, it was, hey man, it's hard in that area because it was times where if people were calling for video games, they were calling to get Southside and I couldn't license it. I didn't own it. I was missing shit. So when we finally, my people helped me get right and get my licenses and all this. So it'd be hard to kind of, man, let me tell you something. That Crown Raw, that shit right there with Megan, when they got ready to ask for that, I told man, I don't know ask for that. We need to just get us a little 10 or something that they gonna do. Man, we finna ask for this. And we got it. You know what I'm saying? So when we started doing something like that and Southside started being that, it was hard for me to just let you run off with it. But every year or something, they get slick. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about if I just feel like sometimes I get you just to show you I can get you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can get you. You know what I'm saying? If I need to get you. But for the most time, man, it's a lot. I'm the most sampled artist here. You know what I'm saying? Like ever. From every artist down here that got a sample. Hey man, I don't even sweat a lot of people about them samples. A lot of man, you talking about wood grain wheel, chunk up the dudes, screwed and already warming, knocking those down, break them off real bad. All these is Kiki samples. And all these is Kiki samples, but as I got older, I related them to relevance. They was able to keep me relevant, able to keep me going. So, no, I don't sweat people about that. But I will get you now.
Who was an artist that you was like, you that came up to you and said, man, you that, like, you the one I look up to?
From a he backed up man. You said from an artist.
From an artist standpoint.
8 Ball. 8 Ball.
Oh yeah.
When 8 Ball told me I was him, man, I couldn't wait to. Man, do you know what Ball said today? Man, that's 8 Ball. Man, 8 Ball. I had him out at my party about a couple of months ago. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? So for him to do that, you know, I'm respected by my peers for my work, but having somebody like that, and I was getting told that from him when he was 8 Ball, lost, vet, mansion, shooting the pool, all this here. So that really meant a lot to me.
I gotta bring this up, man. Michael Watts.
Okay.
Michael Watts.
Man, for me, I felt like this. Let me just get straight to it. All the comparisons and all that shit, let's leave all that alone. Let's just salute the man for what he done for Texas and what he do. That's what we should be doing in a time of somebody death. I've watched a lot of deaths, man. So to watch somebody die, they got family, and then let's get ready to go into, you know, he really, man, man paid his homage for Texas. He did something for me, man. As far as my deal with them, I had to go through a lot of controversy to do that. So it's just another man. This state, I feel like this. We real passionate about our legends, and period. This particular state. So I just think, man, that was another one. It be legends and shit dying in other states. We don't even hear it. They don't even care like that. Here, man, that shit means something. You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, R.I.P. to Michael Watts. We went out there, we did the event, and it was strange, man. For me at my age, man, I've seen a lot of it. I like, you know, I'm talking about Screw, Pat, Pocus, and Mom. It didn't happen a lot. So for me, I look at it different. Now I just try to salute them at actually what they deserve their flowers for and their accolades for. I'm not into, well, what about this here? And what if he, man, I ain't into none of that right there. Let's salute the man. R.I.P. Michael Watts.
Are they still making the DJ Screw movie?
I done got all into my movie now, waiting on this. Yep, they make the Kiki movie at this guy.
Well, who's gonna play Kiki in the Kiki documentary? Movie. Who would you get to play Kiki?
Looking so young, I might still do it. Might do my own. I'm still a little young. I might do my own self. No, man. Let me tell you something, man. I want that movie back to the school. I want that to be completed. I think what happened, we were so excited from that first clip that we thought that if y'all only knew that clip, we wasn't 5 minutes from getting that shit did. That shit it wasn't even there. I think that the person that put it together, Salute Chill, like he had a situation, it got bigger than he thought. You know, that was just a thought at first. Man, let me tell you, them Screw fans would tear your ass up, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was on his ass. So my whole thing is, I think we still have an opportunity to get it done. It's just that it needs to be done in the right way. Ice Cube, you know, somebody that's into these particular things. And we had those opportunities. I think once we get back to those opportunities, but for me, I think it'll happen later than sooner.
I ain't gonna lie, cause you know we Double Cup, shout out the movie Double Cup. It went up on Tubi too, right? It's like number one.
It's on Tubi and Prime.
Yeah, on Prime it went up, you know, and I was at the premiere. That's a funny ass movie.
Yeah.
And we got to see you in your Denzel bag. You was on bullshit that movie.
Yeah.
You was on bullshit. Why was you on bullshit like that in that movie?
Hey,
you was really on bullshit in that movie, bro.
They was on some bullshit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some bullshit. This my all they stealing out the goddamn. That's my shit that they steal it out here. Man, that was my first acting thing. I put an effort in everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So I put a great effort in it. People loved it, man. And I really, let me tell you something. Slim them just kind of called me to do a favor. Man, come over here. Man, I went over there and did one scene. Oh, no. And they just made me one.
They made you a character.
And we went in.
Now, keep it real. How would you act in real life if you went in that act and that money was gone?
It would have been over. The movie would have been over. Shit. They didn't have the. You see, they didn't have a funeral party now. If it would have happened in real life, would have been a funeral party. That motherfucker.
That was insane.
It would have been. No, you know what I'm saying. It was Slim. We do a lot of work. We done the double. That's one of my albums within this 5 album, the Double Cup album. Yep. We done that. So man, we had fun, man. I think us. We ain't scary. I got a movie coming at the end of the year. We working on it. I'm finna get to working on it. I'm already writing up on the script. So, man, for us, man, we're just taking advantage of everything that come to us as independent artists, the whole platform and everything. So this was crazy. Man, we did that movie in 2 weeks.
Damn, for real?
Man, we did that movie in 2 weeks. And would have done it faster if we was going every day. This 2 weeks worth of missing a day. Smoking and all type of shit, and we knocked it out in 2 weeks. Damn. Yeah. It just took a minute to. I think what we went wrong in the beginning, me and Slim, and us doing the period was we did it before figuring out what we were gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? How to set it up and what to do. Well, I ain't going that route. I'm going the other route. Let me get it set up first, and then we'll put it. But so it turned out for it to end up on Tubi and Prime. That was a great accomplishment.
Now I gotta ask, because coming off of that movie, what like evil character would you like to play? Like if you were just to play a wild, crazy, because you gotta go down that path now.
Denzel in Training Day.
Yeah, buddy.
Denzel in Training Day. Like a motherfucker. Denzel in Training Day. I'll do that in a minute.
All right, we got it done, kids.